And a Fox News alert on that breaking news out of Missouri. Protesters taking to the streets again after a man is shot and killed by police. But the police say he pointed a gun at officers. Rick Leventhal is live in our New York City newsroom with the story. Rick, police just held a news conference. What are we hearing?
Well, Leah, the St. Louis County Police Chief says this was a tragedy, but bad choices were made. The 18-year-old suspect could have run away. He could have dropped the gun, but he approached the officer with his arm extended and a 9mm in his hand. Police say the shooting was captured on video, but so far they're only releasing video of the lead up to the incident. They say to spare the family the pain of seeing their loved one killed on the news. It happened at 11:15 last night when the officer was responding to a larceny call at this mobile gas station on North Hanley Road in Berkeley, just a few miles from Ferguson. The officer was carrying a flashlight and approached two men on the side of the building. That's when the police say one of the men pulled a handgun and pointed it at the officer. The officer pulled his gun and fired 3 rounds, striking and fatally wounding the 18-year-old suspect, identified by local media as Antonio Martin.
This is a tragedy for everybody, and our hearts certainly go out to the family of the decedent's family. But bad choices were made. You know, we didn't have the opportunity. This individual could have complied with the officers, I'm sorry. He could have ran away. He could have dropped the gun. All sorts of things couldn't happen.
Police say the suspect's handgun was recovered and that he'd been arrested several times since he was 17. There was a second subject who fled the scene, Leah.
All right, Rick, and after that shooting, a crowd formed and the situation grew tense. What are we hearing about that?
Very tense. Police say a crowd of about 100 people gathered. Some apparently brought bricks. At least one brought a bag of rocks. They started throwing them at officers. They also threw some sort of fireworks or explosive devices toward the gas pumps you see there. At least 4 people were arrested for assaults on police officers. Some police cars were damaged. Windows were broken at a gas station across the street. Many in the crowd compared the incident to the Michael Brown shooting and questioned why the officer had to use deadly force. The victim's mother spoke last night.
They won't tell me nothing. His girlfriend told me that the police was messing with him. He was finna get up and run. When he was trying to get up and run, they start shooting him.
Authorities say they understand the anger, but the community needs to put this in context, that pepper spray or a taser are not an option when someone points a firearm at the officer whose life was on the line. Leah.
All right, Rick Leventhal, thank you.